So, who do you spend the most time with, and why is that so important? Hey, it's Don Skaggs again with Empowered Inventing TV, where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom, so you, not someone else, you can turn them into real things like products and businesses that actually make money. Now today, I've got a question for you. Who do you spend the most time with? And maybe I'm not talking about a specific person, but I'm talking about something in general that is very important, because there's a Harvard study out, and actually it was Harvard's longest, most prolific study. And it studied people from birth throughout their entire lives. And the conclusion of this study showed that 95% of your success or failure in life is directly connected to the people you spend the most time with. Now this is profound. If this has any credence of truth to it, and I think it probably does, I'm actually sure it does, because really you are who you hang around. But knowing that, in seeing the results of a study like that, I think that makes it a good time to take inventory and find out who and where you spend most of your time. Because if that's going to affect you, then you really want to steer. That's a steering wheel you want to keep a good grip on. So, another thing is I don't think it's limited to people, especially in the 21st century. I think it's also could be media. It also could be TV. I think people are very, very pulled one way or another by that. And by the way, I've never heard a successful inventor or entrepreneur say, well, if it wasn't for watching all those episodes of Shark Tank, I wouldn't be a success today. Or if it wasn't for, big TV and big media is designed to entertain and to keep you sitting there and not get up and make a sandwich when the commercials come on. That's what they're designed to do. So, just watch what you watch and watch good content of people that are really trying to help you. So anyway, I've got some do's and don'ts here as far as who should you be hanging around. And first off, don't hang around people that are used to doing the least amount. They kind of have this least amount of effort attitude. They don't follow through on things. Maybe they've got a good idea and they don't even follow through things. Or maybe they just have that least amount of effort attitude of, well, I'm going to do just enough to get by here. Those aren't good people to hang around with. Another one, and this is a big one, is naysayers. The ones that have that attitude of, little man, he just can't get ahead. Those big companies, they'll just squash you like a bug. Why would you even want to try doing that? You know people that have that attitude, right? You've been around that. They just like throw a wet blanket over the whole room. Don't hang around people like that. That will affect you. Another one is people who pull other people down. Usually they do this to try to push themselves up. By the way, that doesn't work either. But there are people out there that, they've got this mission in life. This person is bad and I'm going to tell you why, and that's my mission in life. Now, that doesn't help them. It doesn't help anybody. So don't hang around people like that. It's not good. It's a toxic area that you just don't want in your room. Now, as Paul Harvey used to say, wash your ears out with this, because I want to talk to you about some people that you should be hanging around. And number one is like-minded people. A lot of times you can find good, like-minded people in inventor groups like ours. We've got one, kyinventors.org. We're online. You can join us from anywhere in the world, basically now. But if you have a local inventor group, get with that inventor group. It's good to connect with local people that are like-minded. I mean, the synergy of the room of going to a real place, and things are opening back up now. Thank God, that's a wonderful thing. And when you are going into places and you can get to places with like-minded people, do that. That's number one priority. I would highly recommend that. Now, if you can't do that and you want to attend online, again, there's a lot of groups that have good online resources. We, of course, do kyinventors.org. But get with like-minded people, like-minded groups. The internet has made this more possible than ever before. We're reaching out now to people in Appalachia, Eastern Kentucky. If you're in Eastern Kentucky, by the way, and you're watching this video, you want to get online and join our online inventor groups, or maybe one of our local partner locations that we have in Eastern Kentucky now, in Appalachia. So do that. Hang around these like-minded people, and look for people who are moving forward. Not ones that are just kind of sitting and spinning in one place. Find the people within those groups that are moving. They're like making progress. You can see it. And hang around them. Because guess what? If they're making progress and you hang around them, you'll likely be making progress too before it's over. People who are being successful, or at least working to move in that direction. Very, very important. Another person is people with the right philosophy towards making something work. And this kind of goes back to the don't hang around the person who's always just kind of narrow-minded and no, you can't do this, but let me give you the reasons why. No, you want somebody with the we're hitting a challenge, we're hitting this thing that everybody else would just throw their hands up and be a roadblock. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out how to do this. I've worked with people like this. I've tried to be this person. And guess what? It works. We will figure this out. That's the attitude you have to have. And guess what? When you have that attitude, you usually do end up figuring it out and finding the way around through. And by the way, that's a lot of times where the innovation happens. So hang around these people. By the way, also, these are the people you want to look for when you are hiring a team or you're putting together a team for a startup. Find people with these right attitudes. Also, lastly, people who look for things from a different angle maybe than you would. They all don't have to think just like you. If they're doing some real cool out-of-the-box stuff, that's valuable. That's valuable, and they'll help you to kind of see around those corners too. I'll tell you, whether it's good behaviors or bad behaviors, you pick up what you hang around. It's all contagious. So if you're looking for more help, again, find a local inventor group. InventLeader.org has a nice map with all of us on there. We're on there, kyinventors.org. Join us online. Join us at one of our partner locations. And again, kyinventors.org is where you'll find us there. But anyway, I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Like, subscribe, help us to build our tribe. And I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of those online courses, or on the next video.